Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Hello, handsome. If you could please join me read the Bible. We are reading Genesis 47. Love you all. Then Joseph came and told Pharaoh and said, My father and my brethren, and their flocks and their herds, and all that they have are come out of the land of Canaan. And behold, they are in the land of Goshen. And he took some of his brethren, even 5 men, and presented them into Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto his brethren, What's your occupation? And they said unto Pharaoh, The servants are shepherds, both we and also our fathers. And they said moreover unto Pharaoh, For to sojourn in the land we are come, for thy servants have no pasture for their flock, for the famine is sore in the land of Canaan. Now therefore we pray thee, let thy servant dwell in the land of Goshen. And Pharaoh spoke unto Joseph, saying, Thy father and thy brethren are come unto thee, and the land of Egypt is before thee. In the best of the land make thy father and thy brethren to dwell. In the land of Goshen let them dwell. And if thou knowest any man of activity among them, then make them rulers over my cattle. And Joseph brought in Jacob his father and sat him before Pharaoh, and Jacob blessed Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said unto Jacob, How old art thou? And Jacob said unto Pharaoh, The days of the years of the pilgrim are 130 years. Few and evil have the days of years of my life been, and I have not attended unto the days of the years of the life of my father in the days of their pilgrim. And Jacob blessed Pharaoh and went out from before Pharaoh, and Pharaoh placed his father and his brethren and gave them a possession in the land of Egypt, in the best of the land, in the land of Rames, as Pharaoh had commanded. And Joseph nourished his father and his brethren, and all his father's household with bread according to their families. And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by the reason of the famine. And Pharaoh gathered all that the money that was found in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan for the corn which had brought, and Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house. And when money failed in the land of Egypt and in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came into Pharaoh and said, Give us bread, for why should we die in thy presence? For the money failed. And Joseph said, Give your cattle, and I'll give you for your cattle if money fail. And they brought their cattle into Joseph, and Joseph gave them bread in exchange for horses, and for the flocks, and for the cattle of the head, and for the ass, and he fed them with bread of all their cattle for that year. And that year was ended, they came into him the second year and said unto him, We will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. My Lord also has our heads of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands. Wherefore, shall we die before thy eyes, both we and our land, buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land be unto will be servant unto Pharaoh, and give us see that we may live and not die, that the land will not desolate. And Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh, for the Egyptians sold every man his field, because the famine prevailed over them. So the land became Pharaoh's. And as for the people, he removed them to cities from one end to the border of the Egypt, even to the other end thereof. Only the end of priests brought he not, for the priest has a portion a sin of Pharaoh, and did eat their portion which Pharaoh gave them. Wherefore they sold not their land. Then Joseph said unto the people, Behold, I have brought this day and your land for Pharaoh. Here is a seed ye shall. Here is the seed for you. Ye shall sow the land. And it came to pass in the increase that ye shall give the fourth part unto Pharaoh, and 4 parts shall be your own for seed of the field, and for your food, and for them of your household, and for food for your little ones. And they said, Thou hast saved our lives. Let us find grace in the sight of my Lord, and we will be Pharaoh's servant. And Joseph made it a law over the land of Egypt unto the day that Pharaoh should have the 5th part, except the land of the priests only, which became not Pharaoh's. And Israel dwelt in the land of Egypt, in the country of Goshen, and they had possession therein, and grew multiplied exceedingly. And Jacob lived in the land of Egypt 16 years. So the whole age of Jacob was 147 years. And the time grew near that Israel must die, and he called his son Joseph and said unto him, If now I have found grace in thy sight, put, I pray thee, thy hand under thy thigh, and deal kindly and truly with me. Bury me not, I pray thee, in Egypt, but I will die with my fathers, and thou shalt carry me out of Egypt and bury me in their burial place. And they said, I will do as they have said. And he said, Swear not me, and swear unto him. And Israel bowed himself upon the bed's head. May the Lord bless the reading of his word. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me. Love you all.